Because you said you had this sort of impulsive personality. You just decided on a whim to sign up after reading a couple of leaflets.
Mhm.
Did you struggle with that when you went into the military and they were kind of controlling if you went, when you ate, slept, shit, etc.? Because I've got friends that have gone in to learn to be more disciplined. Did it teach you certain behavioral hacks that you still use today?
Yeah, I would say it was a lot less hand holding. They didn't say, "Okay, this is how you wake up at 5." They just said, "If you're not up by 5, then you're going to have extra military instruction, and you're going to, we're going to have you swab the deck for 6 hours." So
Doesn't sound fun.
it was no, it's not fun at all. So they use punishment as your motivation to say, if you don't get this done, here's what's going to happen to you. So in my eyes, it's a lot easier to wake up at 5 than it is to wake up at 7 and then swab the deck for 6 hours. So I always went with the option that they were asking of me.
So if you were to sort of set up like a military boot camp for people,
Mhm.
like to build up, but to get them to do like the battle bass, the battle bunker, etc. Do you think they're like physical benchmarks every guy should do? Have you come across like a thing where you see people struggle? I've seen you doing the squat challenges, the like getting fitness cheerleaders and that to do your challenge. Do you think there's a set limit that we should strive to be in our lives?
I do. I do. Yeah. I believe that every age, male or female, I believe that there's a certain level that you should be able to attain. Set aside from injuries, because every single person in this world, their story is different. But I do believe that it's very important to be well rounded. If you go out and you deadlift 500 pounds, okay, cool. But if you're running into a burning building, are you going to be able to run? How's your cardiovascular? Are you going to be able to lift a body out of that burning building, or are you going to be able
Mhm.
to, climb, things like that? So I do believe that humans should be able to perform when it is needed. And I'm not just saying for people in the military, because it's ultra important for them, but anybody can be walking on the side of the road and see a child in the middle of a street with a car coming. You should be able to run over to that child, be fast, and be able to take that child to safety. I believe that every person should trust themselves to be able to do that. And I see people all the time, ages 24, 25, healthy adults that can't move like that. And they don't train for speed, strength. I believe that every human should be capable of doing that.
So, when your battle bunker challenges people to like 3D, it's like endurance, strength, speed, etc. How do you plan for that? How do you build up that athletic functionality? How does the military, for example, teach you to be able to throw your injured comrade on your shoulder to just keep pushing and pushing yourself when bullets are flying, etc.?
They teach you certain ways and strategies like how to lift a human, but chances are when you're in the middle of either a combat situation or when you're in the middle of an intense, time sensitive situation, chances are you're not going to remember that. The important part is for you to remain functional enough